And that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran to the Bedouins. Don't say you have believed, but rather say you have submitted. They were Bedouin Arabs, and Allah says, because Iman hasn't entered your heart. What does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in the Quran? It says, the Bedouins say, we have believed. Say, you have not yet believed, but rather say, we have submitted. For faith has not entered your hearts. If you obey Allah and His Messenger, He will not deprive you from your deeds of anything. So
what the Muhammadan just confirmed to us, that Muhammad is a scumbag. He is replacing Allah on earth. Actually, I don't like to call them Muslims, because the truth, they are Muhammadan. Their God is Muhammad. And this verse he just quoted for us, proving that you obey Muhammad, you are fine for Allah. You don't believe in Allah. You don't believe in Muhammad. You don't believe in Islam. You obey Allah Messenger. If you obey Allah Messenger, Allah is okay with you. Is that my words? It's in front of you.
which is very...
And the one who quoted it for you is Lady Dawah. The Arab, they say, we believe. Muhammad told them, Allah told me to tell you, you believe not. And faith never enter your heart.
Meaning faith hasn't come into your heart yet. So every mu'min is a Muslim, but not every Muslim is a mu'min.
That's what he's saying. Do you see the scam? Do you see why Islam is a satanic cult? So you surrender, and you can call yourself a Muslim, but you cannot call yourself a believer. And you will notice Muhammad, he hated the Arab very much because they did not accept him as a prophet. He forced them into Islam. In chapter 48, verse number 16, Muhammad was making a threat to the Arab: if you don't convert to Islam, I will kill you all. Chapter 48, verse number 16. You have to surrender. Do you see it? So now those Arab, they surrender. They do what? They surrender. Chapter 49, verse number 14. They surrender, but they don't believe. The Bedouin, they say, we believe. Say, which means Muhammad, Allah telling him supposedly, say, you do not believe. Rather say, we are Muslims, we surrender. So how a person can be a Muslim, and he can be called a Muslim, yet he do not believe, and faith never enter their heart? Never, never. So why they are Muslims? Islam is the biggest container of hypocrisy. You see, the Muslim, they talk about the Muhammadan, if we can call them, you know, the surrendering people. Those who convert to Islam, they are the coward, they surrender. The coward. A real warrior will never surrender to the devil. So they surrender, but yet they do not believe in Islam. And yet Muhammad, the scam, he's saying to them, don't worry, he will not diminish you anything of your work. Why? Because if you obey Allah and Muhammad, and how you obey Allah, you obey Muhammad. So what the purpose of this garbage religion, if we can call it a religion, is the obedience of one man, not one God.